Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Preschool Storytime with the Fond du Lac Public Library. My name is Miss Sarah, and I'm so glad that you are joining me for Storytime this morning. Don't forget there is still time to start and finish summer reading. You have until August 15th to do both of those things. So you can do that on our website at fdlpl.org, or you can come into the library and we'll get you signed up. We are also, don't forget about our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. If you have a kiddo who's not yet in kindergarten, you can sign up for our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. It's another reading program. You'll get some more prizes along the way, and it is really good for exposing your kids to a lot of books, which is very important for when they're going to learn how to read themselves. Excuse me. All right, are we ready for story time? We need something very important to start story time to sing our hello song. We need our hands. Can you wave your hands for me? Great job. Okay, so we're going to wave hello. Are you ready? This is the way we wave hello, wave hello, wave hello. This is the way we wave hello, 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 hello. Good. Now we're going to take our waving hands. We're going to turn them into clapping hands. We're going to turn them into clapping hands by rubbing them together and making them nice and warm. And when they're all warm, we're going to clap them. This is the way we clap hello, clap hello, clap hello. This is the way we clap hello, 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 hello. Good job, friends. Okay, we like to start story time off with some stretching. And the first thing we like to stretch are those hands now that they're all nice and warm. So we're going to do a little open and shut them. We're going to clap them. We're going to put them in our lap, which is on top of our legs here. We're going to creep them and crawl them. We're going to shake them. We're going to roll them. We're going to do all of those things in this one song. Are you ready? All right, get your hands ready. Here we go. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth. Ah, but do not let them in. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right up to your nose, nose, nose. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them, right down to your toes, toes, toes. Shake them, roll them, make them into little fists. Shake them, roll them, then you blow a kiss. Mwah! Good job! Thank you for singing with me. Now we've stretched out our hands, so let's stretch out the rest of our bodies. So get on up if you are not already standing up, so that we can jump, 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 and we can hop, hop, hop. We can clap, 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 and we can stomp, stomp, stomp. We can shake our heads for yes, and shake our heads for no. And we can bend our knees a little bit and sit down slow. Good, so we are ready for some stories. But before we get started with our story, we're going to learn a sign in American Sign Language. Today's sign is what we're going to be talking about today. It is a sign for when you don't feel very good. What does that mean? When you are not feeling very good, maybe you have a sniffly nose, or a sore throat, or a rumbly tummy. You're sick. So today's sign is the sign for sick. So you're going to take the middle finger on both of your hands. You're going to put one up at your forehead and one at your tummy because your head hurts and your tummy hurts, and you're going to make a sad, frowny face and tap them on your tummy and your head, and that is a sign for sick. Good job. So we're talking about being sick today. Our first story is called Bob, Not Bob by Liz Garton Scanlon and Audrey Vernick with pictures by Matthew Cordell. Let's see what's going to happen. Little Louie wasn't all that little. It wasn't like he needed his mom every minute of the day. Usually. Achoo! But when little Louie got sick, he felt littler than usual. Does that happen to you? Sometimes being sick makes us want our moms more. Like, maybe his mom should check on him kind of often, every 3 minutes or so. Today, little Louie's nose was clogged. His ears crackled, and his brain felt full. He didn't know of what, but mostly his nose. It was disgusting. Little Louie didn't want to color or watch TV. He didn't even want to shoot baskets with wadded up tissues. All he wanted, besides maybe some hot chocolate, was his mother. Bob! Called little Louie with his weird, all wrong, stuffed up voice. His dog, Bob, came running and slobbering. No, I want my Bob, not Bob. Bob, Bob, Bob! Bob didn't know what to say to that. Little Louie's mother came to his bedroom door. Why all the yelling, Pumpkin? Asked Mom. Little Louie let out a sad, I don't feel well and my nose is clogged moan. Ugh. Okay, sweetie, let's see. It didn't matter what she was going to say. All little Louie wanted was his mom. But she had to get his sister from the bus. The next day, little Louie was even sicker. His little lips chapped and his eyes gunked. As for his nose, you can't even imagine. So he just lay there getting hot and sweaty, which sounded like hot and smetty. Who's hot and smetty? Asked his sister. No, not smetty, smetty and hot. Tessa didn't know who Smetty was. Hot either. Mom would understand. Bob! Called little Louie. His dog Bob came running and slobbering. No! Bob! Not Bob! Tessa looked at him like he was cuckoo. So did Bob. Do you guys know what's happening here? So if you ever have a stuffily nose, sometimes you don't sound like you normally do. So I think his stuffily nose is making it hard for people to understand what he's saying. Let's see. Little Louie was starting to feel kind of cuckoo. Yeah. Cuckoo. There we go. Cuckoo. And nothing seemed to help. I don't want my medicine. I don't want a bubble bath. And I don't want a nap. What do you think that means? I don't want my medicine, I don't want a bubble bath, and I don't want a nap. I just want my Bob. Bob came running and slobbering. No, 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 Bob, not Bob. Little Louie was all mixed up. So was Bob. So was Mom. She dropped the laundry and kicked off her shoes. She climbed in next to little Louie and pulled the blankets high. She held him close. Oh, Louie, she said. Oh, Bob, he said. Bob came running and slobbering. He jumped up on the bed with them, and they lay there all afternoon, as cozy as could be. And even though little Louie wasn't all that little and didn't need his mother every minute of the day, well, it was still awfully nice to have her there. Bob, too. Little by little, Louie got better. His nose unclogged, his ears uncrackled, and when he yelled, "Bob!" it was because he actually wanted Bob. Bob came running and jumping and slobbering. And even though little Louie didn't actually need his mom every minute of the day, he thought it was awfully nice when she came running too. "Did you call me?" Achoo! Oh no, what happened now? Oh, little Louie's mom is sick now. Oh, wasn't that a silly story? Sometimes when our nose gets all clogged and stuffily, then we have a hard time being understood because it makes our voice sound weird or different. Not weird, just different. So that's what happened in that story. Everybody thought he was saying Bob, the name of his dog, when really he was trying to say Mom, but it didn't sound right because of his nose. Okay, we're going to sing a little song, and you may know it, but you may know a different version of it. It's called If You're Happy and You Know It. But instead of just being happy, we're going to do a lot of different emotions. So we're going to start with happy, and we're going to clap our hands. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now we're going to be sad, and if we're sad, we're going to cry and say boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Now we're going to be angry. We're going to stomp our feet and we're going to say, "I'm mad." Good, great job. Okay, here we go. If you're angry and you know it, say, "I'm mad, I'm mad." If you're angry and you know it, say, "I'm mad, I'm mad." If you're angry and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're angry and you know it, say, "I'm mad, I'm mad." Good. Now we're going to be sleepy. We're going to yawn and stretch. Good. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn and stretch. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn and stretch. If you're sleepy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn and stretch. Oh, good. We're going to do happy. Now we're going to do happy again, and we're going to shout hooray, because we're happy, right? If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Good job. Thank you for practicing all those different emotions with me. So there are 5 early literacy practices to help get your kids ready to read. They are talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing. Today we're just going to briefly touch on talking. So recalling past events and connecting them to current activities helps children understand that language can represent things other than the present. So if you are reading a book about something, say being sick, you can ask them if they remember a time when they were sick, or when you were sick, or when someone they knew was sick, and they'll understand that the words can mean something that's not just happening right now. It means something that could happen at any time. So, okay, I think that means it is time for our next story, which is called The Sniffles Forebear by Bonnie Becker. Illustrations by Katie McDonald Denton. I love these bear books. Hopefully you like them too. Bear was sick. Very, very sick. His eyes were red. His snout was red. His throat was sore and gruffly. In fact, Bear was quite sure no one had ever been as sick as he. One morning, Bear heard a tap, tap, tapping on his front door. "Come in," he rasped. Mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed, bustled into Bear's living room. Bear huddled in his chair, big and brown and sniffly snouted. He had a terrible cold. "I am come," declared Mouse. "Soon you'll be good as new." Bear frowned. Mouse was much too cheerful. "I am quite ill," Bear reminded him. "Indeed," said Mouse. "I have just the thing." Mouse riffled through his bag, then settled next to Bear with a yellow book in his paw. You see that? "It was spring," Mouse read. "The sky was blue. The sun was happy. All the birds were singing." "Stop!" growled Bear. "I fear you do not appreciate the gravity of the situation." Mouse looked sad, but his tail didn't. "In fact, I may not be long for this world," Bear huffed. "Oh my," Mouse said. "Yes," Bear murmured, coughing pitifully. "I grow weaker by the moment." "Ah, I have just the thing," Mouse announced. "I shall soothe you with a song. Ooh, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming—" "Disgraceful!" barked Bear. "Don't you like singing?" asked Mouse. "When someone is dreadfully ill, you sing mournful songs. Everyone knows that," growled Bear. He blew his nose with a honk. "I have just the thing," Mouse said. You think it's going to be just the thing? He riffled through his bag. Plunk, plink, plunkety, twing, twang, plunk. Mouse strummed heartily on a tiny banjo. "That isn't mournful at all," cried Bear. "It gets sad later," Mouse promised. Twing, twang, plunk. "This is impossible, intolerable!" Bear started to roar, but he was too weak. "Look!" Bear wheezed. "Look at how my paw is trembling. You must help me to my bed." Bear seems pretty sick, doesn't he? And indeed, Mouse was most helpful. He tucked Bear in, then whisked out the bedroom door. He returned, balancing a big bowl of soup on his head. "Nettle soup," Mouse said. "I made it myself." Bear sipped cautiously. It was hot and tasted a bit like spinach and straw. Bear rather liked it. Bear's eyes began to close. "Better?" inquired Mouse. Bear's eyes snapped open. "Certainly not. I think I should make a will." "Ah, I have just the thing," said Mouse, fetching a pencil and a little notebook from his bag. He perched next to Bear, his pencil poised to write. Bear gazed thoughtfully at the ceiling. "I, Bear," he said, "leave my red roller skates to—" Bear paused. Mouse leaned forward eagerly. "To Mouse," announced Bear. "Hooray!" said Mouse. I don't know if that was the right thing. Bear frowned. "You needn't be so happy about it. I also leave my mop to Mouse," he added quickly. Mouse didn't look as interested in that. "And my wash bucket," added Bear. At last, Mouse seemed to understand the gravity of the situation. "Anything else?" asked Mouse. "I'm too weak to go on," said Bear. "Perhaps I could just add your tea kettle," said Mouse helpfully. "Have you no decency?" bellowed Bear, sitting bolt upright in bed. "Your strength has returned!" Mouse exclaimed. "No, it hasn't," said Bear, falling back. "That was just the last flicker before the dark." "I see." Mouse folded his paws and looked very sad, even his tail. Bear's voice dropped to a whisper. "Farewell, Mouse." "Goodbye, Bear," murmured Mouse. Bear closed his eyes. He lay very still. he began to snore. After a long while, Bear opened his eyes. He saw Mouse. "I feel better," Bear said. Mouse nodded, but he didn't look so good. His eyes were watery, and he made sniffling sounds. "Perhaps you'd better lie down," said Bear, getting out of bed. Mouse didn't argue. "Do you want to make a will?" Bear asked. Mouse shook his head. Bear carefully tucked him in. "I'm sorry you're sick," said Bear. "Take you, Bear," Mouse sniffled. And after a moment he added, "That was just the ting." Bear smiled. Mouse closed his eyes and was soon snug asleep. The end. Isn't that a great story about how the friends take care of each other when they're sick? Bear was a little what we call melodramatic about being sick, so he made it seem like he was a lot sicker than he really was. But what are you going to do? Some bears are just like that. Oh, we're going to do a dance now. We're going to shake. Ready?
I learned a little dance out west in Gallup. It's a dance they call shaking from the bottom up.
Shake from the bottom up. Here we go.
First your toes are shaking.
Shake your toes.
Then your knees are shaking.
Shake your knees.
Your legs are shaking.
Your legs.
Your whole body.
Your whole body. Good job.
I learned a little dance while in Terrytown. It's a dance they call shaking from the top down.
Down. Oh no.
First your hair is shaking.
Your hair. Shake your hair.
Then your chin is shaking.
Can you shake your chin?
Your head is shaking.
And your head?
Your
Whole body shaking.
I learned a little dance out in Wilmington. It's a dance they call shaking from the sides in.
Ooh, from the sides in.
Fingers are
Push
shaking.
your fingers.
Then your wrists are
And
shaking.
your wrists.
Your arms are
Your
shaking.
arms.
Your whole body.
Your whole body.
Shaking. I learned a little dance up in Montpelier. It's a dance they call shaking everywhere.
Are you to shake everywhere?
Your hips are shaking.
Shake your hips.
Then your shoulders are shaking.
Shake your shoulders.
Your elbows are shaking.
Shake your elbows.
Your whole body is shaking. Woo!
Yay! Good job shaking with me, friends. Now it is time to sing a song. Hopefully you know the alphabet song. Will you please sing the alphabet song with me? Great. Okay, here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good job. Hopefully you were singing with me that time. Okay, it's time for some crisscross applesauce, so go ahead and get in the lap of somebody that you love. If you have a stuffed friend, go ahead and get them in your lap, and we'll do some cuddling. Remember, we've got the shivers at the end. That means some tickling, so get ready. Criss-cross applesauce. Spiders crawling up your back. Cool breeze. Tight squeeze. Now you've got the shivers. Great. Let's do it again. Everybody ready? Okay. Criss-cross applesauce. Spiders crawling up your back. Cool breeze. Tight squeeze. Now you've got the shivers. Good job. All right. That means it's the end of story time. So go ahead and stand on up so we can wave all of our body parts. We're going to wave up high and a wave down low because I think it's time we got to go. So wave your elbows and wave your toes. Wave your tongue and wave your nose. Good. Wave your knees and wave your lips. I'm so bad at that. Wave and then blow a kiss with your fingertips. Mwah! Wave your ears and wave your hair. Wave your belly and your derriere, that means your bottom. Wave your chin and wave your eyes, blink your eyes, and then wave your hands and say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for story time. We have plenty of other story times coming up, more toddler and preschool story times, family story time, and Spanish story time. We hope you tune in. We hope to see you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.